Hey, this is Lucas of US Storm Age. Today we're going to be looking at a build for the Demonology Warlock for 8.0. This Demonology build requires you to have the legendary Wilfred of Superior Summoning. If you look at the Warcraft log, it'll show all the top Demonology Warlocks using this build. So let's talk about the build. Let's talk about what you're going to pick up. You're going to pick up Demonic Strength, Demonic Calling, Tier 3, take whatever your preference is. Tier 4 is going to be Summon Vile Fiend. Tier 5 is going to be whatever you want. Tier 6 is going to be Inner Demons. I'm using Soul of the Netherlord for the Soul Conduit, but if you don't have that, you're still going to pick up Inner Demons. Finally, Sacrificed Souls. So let's talk about the legendaries and the gear. You have to have Wilfred Sigil of Summoning Superior. After that, if you have Soul of the Netherlord, that's the best one. If not, I recommend Recurring Ritual. If you don't have that, then I would just pick a legendary that gives you good stat weights. So as far as our stat weights, when I go to raid bots and I do stat weights, I find that my haste just slightly edges out my intellect. It really is so negligible that intellect equals haste. You can go ahead and sim your own character and find out what it is for you. But basically, intellect and haste are the two biggest stats in 8.0 for Demonology Warlocks. Alright, so let's talk about the niche of this build. So there are three things that work really well, that have really good synergy together. That's going to be your Summon Vile Fiend, your Wilfred Sigil of Superior Summoning, and your Summon Demonic Tyrant. So what Wilfred's does is each Dreadstalker and Wild Imp you summon reduces the remaining cooldown of your Summoned Demonic Tyrant by 2 seconds. Now your Summoned Demonic Tyrant, what it does is it summons a Demonic Tyrant. It also increases the duration of all your current demons by 15 seconds and increases the other damage of all your other demons by 15% while damaging your target. So the important thing we want from this is that it extends the duration of all our other demons by 15 seconds. So our Summon Vile Fiend, which is a 45-second cooldown, it summons a Vile Fiend to fight for you for the next 15 seconds. But because you have Wilfred's is going to lower the cooldown of your Tyrant to about 40 seconds. 40 to 50 seconds depending on movement of the fight. So you should have your Tyrant available before your Vile Fiend. So every single Vile Fiend, which is your most powerful demon, is going to double its duration from 15 to 30 seconds. You also want to make sure you have a pair of Called Dreadstalkers out on the field when you cast your Tyrant, and that's going to take that from 12 seconds to 27 seconds. It's going to more than double a pair of your Dreadstalkers. So you're getting a lot of punch from just one cast of Demonic Tyrant that you're going to have every 40 seconds. So there's the real niche of the build. So how do we track all that stuff? Well, we use a Weakaura. So I made a Weakaura. I'm going to put the link down in the description if you want to pick up this Weakaura. Go ahead. The top icons just show you what's available. So this just means your Demonic Strength is available, your Demonic Calling buff is procced, your Vile Fiend is ready, your Dreadstalkers are ready, your Tyrant's ready. Now this bar here is the Dreadstalker bar. When it's red, it means you have a Dreadstalker out fighting. And when it's blue, it's not out, so you want to hold your Tyrant. Same thing with Vile Fiend. When it's yellow, you have a Vile Fiend out attacking. When it's blue, you don't. And then the Tyrant bar stays purple, and it's just a cooldown bar to show you the remaining time of your Tyrant. It's going to start out at 1.5 minutes, and it's going to quickly go down to 0. Take about 40 to 50 seconds. All right, so let's talk about the rotation. The opener's pretty simple. You're going to do a Potion of Prolonged Power at 4 seconds in the countdown. At 3 seconds in the countdown, you're going to hard cast Demon Bolt. And then on pull, hopefully your Demon Bolt will hit. You'll have 5 soul shards. You're going to do a you're going to do Called Dreadstalkers, followed by a Hand of Gul'dan. If after Demon Bolt you had a Demonic Calling buff, you only used 1 soul shard, so you can go right into Vile Fiend. Also, if your Soul Conduit has procced, you can go into a Vile Fiend. If neither of those happen, you're going to hard cast Shadow Bolt, cast Vile Fiend, cast Tyrant. Real quick. Demon Bolt, Call Dreadstalkers, Hand of Gul'dan, no procs. You're going to do a Shadow Bolt, Vile Fiend, Tyrant. And then from there, for the next 40 seconds, you're gonna spam Shadow Bolt. You're gonna use Demon Bolt when it procs, and you're gonna cast Dreadstalkers on cooldown, and you're gonna cast Hand of Gul'dan when you have 3 Soul Shards. Over and over again to get the maximum amount of demons you can until your Vile Fiend is ready. Once your Vile Fiend is ready, make sure that you have Dreadstalkers out. Anything over 8 seconds left on the cooldown, they'll be out, and you can cast your Vile Fiend and your Tyrant, rinse and repeat. Alright, so let's take a look at the rotation. At 4 seconds, we're going to do the potion. At 3 seconds, we're going to hard cast Demon Bolt. Go into Call Dreadstalkers, go into Hand of Gul'dan, no procs, Shadow Bolt, Vile Fiend, Tyrant. Spam Shadow Bolt. Also use your Demonic Strength on cooldown. 3 Soul Shards, Hand of Gul'dan. Hand of Gul'dan. Here comes my Dreadstalkers. Hand of Gul'dan. Boring stuff. I haven't gotten any Demon Bolt procs up. There it is. Alright, we're going to cast that. My Vile Fiend's almost ready. Vile Fiend's ready. I have Dreadstalkers out. Get the Tyrant out. Just got that Tyrant out in time. Okay, you can see my Tyrant's available before my Vile Fiend, which is going to always be the case. My Vile Fiend is out, but my Dreadstalkers aren't ready, so we're going to hold Tyrant here. We're just holding it for 8 seconds. The damage is good. Alright, now we're going to get the Tyrant out. You see all my demons are out. We've extended Vile Fiend by 15, and we've extended those Dreadstalkers by 15. I'll show you one more rotation with the Vile Fiend, and then we'll end the video. Alright, I'm going to cast Vile Fiend. I'm going to cast Dreadstalkers, and now my Tyrant. Alright, that's it. That's the rotation. As long as you can track it with the Weakaura, you should get your Tyrant out every time you have a Vile Fiend and a pair of Dreadstalkers on, and you'll do pretty good damage with this. So I hope you like the guide. If you have any comments, please leave them below. And as I said, I'll put that Weakaura in the description for you. This is Lucas of US Storm Mage. Thanks for watching.